Welcome back to Sawyer Ridge Farm. I'm Jacob. Today we're going to be telling you about our pig. We got our pig back, and as you can tell, a lot of meat here on this table. We could barely fit it on this table. There's so much. But we have just a variety of cuts. We have bratwurst, we have ham steaks, we have sausage, ham hocks, a lot of bacon, a lot of pork chops. Like this whole section right here is just pork chops. We have your ribs and everything. And it's just a plethora of meat we have here. And this is just a good thing to see here, just having the meat that you know you have it here at your house. And it's just good homegrown meat that we took care of. And so it's always nice to just whenever we get it back to see just kind of all the hard work that we did throughout the months taking care of these pigs. And then this is what we have, to show for it. There's just good quality meat that we get to put in our freezer. And as you can tell, there's a lot of it. And this is just from one pig. One pig got all this. You can tell you could barely fit it on this table. This is your standard, 5 foot by, I think it's 2.5 feet table. And over here we got lard. We kept the lard. We're going to render that down sometime. And then we like to keep the bones right here for our dogs. We give them the bones throughout the year. Just a little treat for them to chew on, and a little toy that they can have throughout the whole year. But yeah, this is finally got the meat back. And we'll go inside and we'll kind of break it down for you on the whole math of feed, cost, all that, the butchering, everything. We'll go inside and kind of explain that to you. And so maybe if y'all are thinking about raising pigs, but you don't know, man, is it worth it? Is it worth all the time and effort that you have to do with it? Are you getting back a lot? Is it worth raising your own pigs? And so we'll do the math for you, and you can decide for yourself if this is something that you want to do. So we're in the house here, and what we're going to be doing is doing a breakdown of how much it costed us to raise our pig. Now, with these numbers and everything that we're about to show you, there are so many variables that can partake in the calculating of how much it costs. This is just what it costed us to do it. It may be different for you, but there's just so much, and we're just trying to give you just a little bit of an idea if you have absolutely no idea on how much it kind of is or what it entails. We're just kind of going to show you what it was for us this time.
Alright, so here are the numbers that we were able to come up with. When we first started getting into doing the hogs and stuff, we really wanted to know, how much does it cost to raise a hog, from the time you get them when they're piglets to the time you take them to the processor. And so we never really saw a bunch of videos on YouTube about just the breakdown of the process and everything. So we wanted to give you guys a video and show you. We kept track of all the feed that we fed them from the day we got them to the day that we took them to the processor. As you guys know from our previous video of the hogs, we did raise 3 hogs this year. So this top number right here is feed for all 3 hogs. So total feed we bought was 3,568 pounds. That's for 3 hogs. And that costed us $437.33 total. Now, we did raise 3 hogs for 2 other families and ourselves. And we divided this feed number by 3. And then we got 1,189 pounds per hog was the amount of feed that they ate. And that came out to a cost of $145.78 per hog. So one hog costed that much in feed to raise from the time that they were piglets to the time we took them to the processor. So you have to calculate in the price of the piglet. Ours costed us $30. I know they might cost different in different areas, but for our area, a piglet costed us about $30. So that's this right here. Now our hog ended up weighing 265 pounds live weight. The hang weight was 184 pounds, and so our processing fee for our hog was $177.74. And the last thing we have here is gas. So we wanted to be as accurate as possible on what it costs to raise a hog, and gas is included in that. Our processor was a little over an hour away. Now some people's processor might be 10 minutes away, or you might be doing it yourself at your house, but for us it was about an hour away, so we had to factor in the gas, and that was about $50 to the processor and back, and also when we went to get the piglet in the beginning. So that came out to $50, and so our total to raise our hog comes out to $403.52. So now Jacob's going to explain to you guys the cuts that we got, the specific cuts, and he's going to explain, if you were to buy those cuts in the store, how much it would be in the store versus how much it was for us to raise that hog.
So these are the prices that we got from the store. Now, like I said, there's a lot of variables in it, depending on where you live, states, even countries. I know some people watch, they're in different countries, but this is what we got from some stores, and the stores that we went to that I was getting them. I guess you could say pros and cons from raising your own. I'll just say this is some stores didn't have some of the cuts, and so I had to go to a different store to find these prices. So I will say that's one little perk to raising your pig, is you have it all here at the house. You don't have to, I guess, go to different stores to get the cuts if you want. So with these prices, like we said, we have pork chops. We had 90 pork chops. These pork chops were cut just a little bit thinner, and that's what we wanted. But we got 90. And so when I went to the store, now with these prices, I picked somewhat the cheapest one, because I really wanted to see if someone wanted to argue, well, you're picking the highest stuff. These prices are like the lowest that I could find. So pork chops, like I said, we had 90 pork chops from our pig. And if I went to go buy that at the store, it'd be $112.68 for those pork chops. Now we got the hog jowls, which also is called Arkansas bacon. It's really good. I really like them. We had 6 pounds of that from our pig. That would have costed $7.08 for those 6 pounds. Ham hocks, we had 4 of them. That would cost $6.50. Ham steaks, which is probably one of the favorite things other than bacon that I like about raising these pigs, is the ham steaks. We cut all of our ham in the ham steaks because I really like them for breakfast. But we had 48 of these ham steaks, and they're about roughly a pound. That would have costed $216 to buy 48 of these. Brats, this was kind of a special thing we did this time with the sausage. We got some bratwurst, for cooking it, for grilling. We had 45 individual brats. So it would have costed $27.98 for the brats. Got the bacon right here. This is what everybody's wanting right here. This is the main thing that people want, bacon. We got 18 pounds of bacon, and at the store it would have been $79.92 for 18 pounds of bacon. Sausage, well, we didn't have made from brats. We just had just regular sausage. We had 10 pounds of sausage. That would have been $25.80. Spare ribs, we got 2 spare ribs. And when I went there, they said they didn't even have it at that time, and they're going through some things. But they said normally it's about $12 a spare rib, depending on the market. They said they've seen it anywhere up to $19 a spare rib. But I went with the least amount, $12, what he told me. So for 2 of those, it's $24. Country style ribs, really nice. We really like the country style ribs. 23 pounds of that would have costed $57.73. So when we add all these up, now I am putting a tax in this at the subtotal. So this is going to include tax and everything. It's not included in these numbers, but at the very end, this total number will have tax in it. And where we live, it's about a 9% tax. So I know it'll be different for other people in different states, but that's what it is for us. So the grand total for buying the meat that we have from the store would have costed $612.76. That's how much it would have costed if we bought our pig with individual cuts at the store. So that's a difference of $209.24 from our original price here, $403.52. So it's over a $200 difference if you're buying it from the store. And guys, this meat here that I got the price from, it was literally the cheapest that I could find. Probably isn't even pork, you know, just to be honest with you. But it's the cheapest. I wanted to give the best kind of run for its money. If you were going to buy the cheapest and you were trying to be a penny pinching, you know, is it what's the numbers? I've always wanted to know that. And so this is the cheapest that I could find for us. And it just kind of goes to show you that you do save money. Now there is time that you put into, you know, raising them. And guys, when it comes down to, you know, raising your own meat, that's what you got to ask yourself. What's it worth to you? For us, it's worth raising our own meat, having it in the freezer, always knowing we have food here. And, you know, we do save a little bit of money. Now we do have time, but we consider that, you know, that's fine for us to use our time for that. But it is nice to know that we are saving a little bit of money doing this. So that's the breakdown of our hog and what it costed us to raise it. And if we were to buy it in the store, that's what we got. I hope it was very informative for y'all. I know when we first started kind of farming and, you know, homesteading, that was one of the things that we always wondered of, you know, how much does all this actually cost? Is it worth it? And we come to just find out that we believe that it is worth it, and you do save a little bit of money in that aspect. But another way you can actually make it even cheaper than what we showed you is the processing. If you're able to process it yourself, you can make it even cheaper for yourself if you process your pig on the farm. And it's actually better for the animal to do that because the transportation does stress it out a little bit, and it is better for the animal to do that. So that is another way you can make it even cheaper than what it already is.
So guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. We really hope you learned something from it. If you have any questions or just comments or whatever, you can leave them down in the comments section below. We'll be glad to answer any questions you have. So if you guys are on the fence about, you know, whether or not to raise your own hog, is it worth it? Is it cost effective? We hope that we have broke it down for you guys, and you see how much you can save, and just the quality of meat you're getting is so much better, and you know where it was raised and everything. So if you guys like this video, be sure and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're seeing, you want to see more of our future videos. And be sure, like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Right quick before we get off here, we also have a Facebook page. I don't know if I've mentioned in any videos, but go ahead and follow our Facebook page. I try to post a lot of things on there that maybe we don't show on YouTube or whatever, so go on over to Sawyer Ridge Farm on Facebook and give our Facebook page a like. We'd really appreciate it.
And y'all hit that bell for notification whenever you want to be notified of our next videos, and you can be the first ones to watch our new videos. Make sure you hit that bell for the notifications.
So for now, we're going to head out. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you have a great day. Take care, and God bless. The other day. Look at me. Fix your hair a little bit.
What's wrong with my hair?
I'm probably gonna mess this up.
Yeah, I know.
Our best to break down the price of
redo.
What am I saying? Okay, it's not that funny. We're gonna start off with the cost of feed. So this right here is it's right here.